On your feet, Perth, come on!
Great big world. Well, I'm trying to find some grace and some loving arms. Well, I looked inside my heart and I found a vacant lot. Can you tell me where to go when my love runs out? 'Cause I'm digging in the dirt, trying to fill this hole. With my spirit on a billboard, saying save my soul. My soul. You gotta save my soul. Save my soul. Tell me where do I turn and what do I know and who will save my yeah. Oh, yeah. Oprah's on a chat show saying here is life. Well, movie stars and heroes say I found myself. Well, we gotta find each other before our time runs out. Well, I read the daily news and another war broke out. And I'm scratching on the wall like an angry mole. Send my letter to the paper saying save my soul. My soul! You gotta save my soul. Save my soul. Tell me where do I turn and what do I know and who will save. to look after myself. So maybe when you wave goodbye, you can think of something else. Well, I don't need reminding who is number one on my list of priorities when all is said and done. Yeah, well, I've never grown from a terrible twos. You know, nothing changes after a coup. Who is gonna sing my selfish song? Well, the answer is me, so don't sing along. No! Who is gonna change this heart of stone? Oh my God, my life is a selfish song. Every revolution leads the people on with promises and changes, egalitarian. Yeah, Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin, Bonaparte. Well, they prove a revolution doesn't really change your heart. Yeah, well, we've never grown from a terrible twos. Don't you know, nothing changes after a coup. Who is gonna sing my selfish song? Well, the answer is me, so don't sing along. No! Who is gonna change this heart of stone? Oh my God, my life is a selfish song. They built a wall from the east to the west, saying maybe Jesus was a communist, 'cause he spoke of love and equality. Then tell me, why did they nail him upon a tree? Yeah, yeah, 'cause he said everyone is singing such a selfish song, and we don't want help, not from anyone. Well, I can make a change in your heart of stone. Hey, don't you know that you can't do it on your own? Come on your own. You can't do it on your own. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, come on, sing my song. Hey, come on. Hey. Good evening, beautiful people of sunny Perth. Help us count this one in. This is called Your Sweet Voice. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah! Ow! Well, I never really know why the cold wind blows and the shades go down between you and I. All I know is that when you go, something leaves my house and it ain't no home. Oh no. But I come alive, yeah, 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 with you inside. I'll wait for your sweet voice, yeah, guiding me to the right choice. Yeah, I'll wait for your sweet voice. I gotta let it go, for your sweet voice. Come on, make some noise speak when you want to who you want, but we can't say who you choose. You would try to limit you with our human minds. In a box you go, oh no. But when I let it go, yeah, 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 well it's then you show, oh, 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 oh. I'll wait for your sweet voice, yeah, guiding me to the right choice. Yeah, I'll wait for your sweet voice. I gotta let it go, hear your sweet voice. Well, the meeting went like this. How many shows will we do this year in Australia? How about Sydney? Yeah, we'll do 2 shows there. Melbourne, we gotta do it. Brisbane, yeah, yeah, the Bible Belt. We can't afford to go to Tasmania. Sorry, lovely people, but we can't afford it. Let's go to Adelaide, that's the city of churches. Let's go to Albury to shake out the cobwebs and love the country people. How about Perth? It's too expensive. We can't go there, it's too expensive. 11 flights on Qantas, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000. Up stepped Dave Molyneux of Youth Alive. He said Perth's my city, and they must see the Paul Colman trio one more time. Hey! I love you, it's alright, I need you, so trust in me, 'cause I'll lead you through tonight. Hey Perth, you love the bass guitar? Your sweet voice, yeah, guiding me to the right choice. Yeah, I'll wait for your sweet voice. I gotta let it go, let it go. I gotta let it go, yeah, I'll wait for your sweet voice. Yeah, guiding me to the right choice. I'll wait for your sweet voice. Sometimes I gotta slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Come on, beautiful people, help us out. Hear your sweet voice, your sweet voice, yeah, your sweet voice, yeah. Sometimes you gotta run into the arms of danger. Yeah, hey, hey. Sometimes you gotta be the sacrifice. Let's play it. Ha, 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 ha. Sometimes you gotta run into the arms of danger. Sometimes you gotta be the sacrifice. Sometimes you gotta say things that don't come easy. They say just follow your heart, yeah, but what if it lies? Well, God only knows how to play this game, but I tried to make you love me. WA on backing vocals, and I really should have known. Yeah! Some people always want just a little more than the given. Ain't that the truth? But when it's finally caught, well, it loses its life. Ooh. Oh, God only knows how to play this game called life and living. So hold me, yeah, light a candle in the window pane tonight. Stop me, yeah, running from the things that could save my life. Oh, my sweet Lord, you're my sweet Lord, you're my sweet Lord. I need a gospel choir. You're my sweet Lord. A WA gospel choir now. Well, I really want to know you, Lord. I really want to see you, Lord. I really want to be with you. And it takes so long, my Lord. Oh, come on, sing our song. Yeah, my sweet Lord. Oh, yeah, my sweet Lord. This song was written by George Harrison. Singing about George Harrison. Do we have any Beatles fans here tonight? Georgie was the quiet Beatle, quiet and meditative. And he wrote this song called My Sweet Lord. And there ain't no secret that he wrote it for Hare Krishna. He wrote it for Hare, Hare, Hare Krishna. And he said he was the Lord. He said he was his sweet Lord. And Georgie, I love you, I respect you, I've got your records, I've tried to sing and play like you. But I must disagree, 'cause there's only one Lord. There's only one Lord, and his name is Jesus. And I really want to know you. I really want to see you, Lord. I really want to love you, Lord. And you're here right now, my Lord. Oh, sing my gospel choir. Jesus is the Lord. There's only one person who can carry that name. Oh, his name is Jesus. Oh, hallelujah means glory to God. Oh, God only knows. God only knows. God only knows. God only knows how to play this game for life and living. Drum solo! So hold me, yeah, light a candle in the window pane tonight. Stop me, yeah, 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 running from the things that could save my life. Oh, yeah. So hold me, yeah, light a candle in the window pane tonight. Stop Everybody join us now. So hold me, yeah, light a candle in the window pane tonight. I'm proud of you, Perth. Stop me, yeah, 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 running from the things. Hold it there, brother. What's going on, brother, in the check shirt there, man? What's going on? The green check shirt there, right in the middle, the short haircut. The good-looking man in the middle. Brother, I don't know what it was that made you go, I don't want to do that. But it could be the lie that we were all told when we were kids. And that is, if you do things like this, you're a dag. And I looked up that word in the dictionary. And I don't want to be that. We were told that if you were cool, you kind of hung back a little and you didn't do outrageously childish things like this. But there's a new rule in school, and that's it's okay and cool to sometimes be a fool. And maybe you're not doing the actions, and there's a pretty girl next to you that you want to impress. Forget about bringing out the thick wallet. Forget about your Camaro parked outside. Forget about your law degree and your fancy business card. She wants to see you act like a little fool. So here's your chance. All those who are lied to, this is your moment of salvation. Jesus said, be like a little child. And little children do the motions. Here we go. So hold me, yeah. Light a candle in the window pane. Hey, ads. Stop me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Running from the things. One more time with the band, yeah. So hold me. Thank you. We'd like to play you track 1 from our new album, One. This is called I'll Be With You. Clap and cheer like you've heard it many times and it's your favourite song.
3, 4.
Fighting nation, I hear war is gathered in the air. Will my child live a life of freedom? And will I stand true until the end? Will I hold on to the things you said? Yeah, I hold on to the things you said. You said I'll be with you. I'll be with you till the end of the world. I'll be with you. a Christ, all these things you said were gonna happen, but I'm still afraid. So keep me steady in my heart while I hold on to the things you said. You said, I'll be with you, I'll be with you, till the end of the world. I'll be with you, yes I will. I'll be with you, till the end of the world. Sing this with us. I'll be with you when the sun doesn't shine, till the end of all time. When the stars fall from the sky, well, I hold on to the things you said. I hold on to the things you said to us. I hold on to the things you said. You said forever I'll be with you. Yeah, with you till the end of the world. I'll be with you, yes I will. I'll be with you, till the end of the world. I'll be with you, I'll be with you, till the end of the world, till the end of the world. Sing it with us. When the sun doesn't shine, until the end of all time. The stars fall from the sky forever. I'll be with you. I'll be with you. I'll be with you forever. I'll be with you. I'll be with you. I'll be with you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I'll be with you.
Thank you. Well, earlier last year we got a call from Dr. Phil from the Oprah show. It was a bit of a shock. I think he was calling Grant for some marital advice. And he wasn't around, so Phil and I had to fill in as best we could. But actually he was looking to use one of our songs for his self-help lose weight campaign. So, we'd like to dedicate this song to Dr. Phil, the fine Southern American gentleman that he is, and to the KFC I had for lunch today. In the south of America, this song's called Turn, but in Western Australia, it's called The Way It Should Be.
see between the cracks and notice that there's something missing. Wouldn't you agree? Now is the right time to be all that we can be. Yeah. Well, come and dream with me. We were all together in perfect unity. How we had torn apart, but things that do not matter. The time is running out for us to see. We gotta turn this life around, turn this life around, turn this life around, turn this life around. Take a look around. Can you tell me, why does it take a tragedy to bring Australia together? Who can change our hearts, change our motivations, take us right back to the start? Only Jesus can. We gotta turn this life around, turn this life around, turn this life around. Turn this life around, turn this life around. Electric guitar! Come and dream with me. We were all together in perfect unity in the stinking hot WA weather. Gotta turn this life around, turn this life around, turn the air conditioning on, turn this life around, turn this life around. Yeah, we gotta turn this life around, turn this life around, turn this life around, turn this life around. Turn this life around. Come on, sing our song, sing our song. Turn this life around. Doesn't matter if you're old or if you're young, sing it now. Turn this life around. Turn this life around. Thank you so much. This is our brand new single from our brand new record. This is called Big Blue Planet. Thanks to those at Sunshine FM 98.5. I always wanted be, I always wanna be a part of something eternally. And I was searching for you. Yes, I was searching for you, and now I know you were searching too, yeah. When I met you, your arms were open wide. I've been alive on this big blue planet. Now I'm living for the first time in my life. Been alive on this big blue planet. Now I'm living for the first time in my life. so long for you to answer. And then I saw where I was wrong, for you are the answer. You are the way and the truth and the life. So how many people saw us way back at Saltbush all those years ago? If you don't know what that is, it's a festival about 2.5 hours south. I'm not sure if it's that far or we got lost. I have no idea. Anyone see us play at Bunbury a few years ago? Nothing wrong with the folks from Bunbury. Can we have the lights on the people for a sec a little bit? Put your hands up if this is your first Paul Colman Trio concert ever.
Good Lord. Wow.
So were you dragged on by an overzealous religious friend or what? I like the guy down there, he admits it. Is that true, or are you just...
An overzealous religious.
Are you having a good time so far? All right. I'm glad you said yes, because nothing I can really do about it from now on. People come up to us and go, you guys are great. And we always say, I'm so glad you think so, because we really can't do anything else. If you don't like this, I guess, you know, that you don't like us. Anyway, why don't you guys have a seat for a second, because I want to talk to you for half a tick. Did you know that last year the Paul Colman Trio got nominated for a Grammy Award? Beth? Now, if we were big rock stars, we probably wouldn't have to tell you that. But seeing we're not, we thought we would tell you. And it was quite a surprise, and so much of a surprise that I sent Grant and Phil an SMS on my phone telling them we'd won a Grammy Award.
Yeah, predictive text strikes again.
Exactly. Wrong sex and too young for that. So we rock up to Madison Square Garden. I just think it's even nice to say those 3 words.
Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Phil?
What? I was just going to say, it's called a garden, but it's all concrete and asphalt. I don't get it.
No garden there at all.
No, it's the sort of the spirit of it, I think. Garden. I mean, Madison Square asphalt doesn't sound very good, does it? Tonight at Madison Square Concrete. Good point, though, Phil.
Glad I brought it up.
Yeah, glad you brought it up, too. Well spoken through your Justin Timberlake microphone there. Just stay on your drum kit, okay? Because weird things happen when you wear those things. So we get out of our limo, which incidentally for some people like us on that particular occasion was really just a car someone else was driving. But nevertheless, we use the word limo. It's sort of like Madison Square Garden, limo. It's got that big open sound at the end. We got out of our limo. We were the first band to arrive at the Grammys. It was freezing. Oh, and there was about 4,000 or 5,000 people out there behind concrete barricades, and they were looking for their stars to rock up, you know. And besides Kylie, we were the only Australians nominated that year, right? And it was like, oh yeah, Kylie, and who? So we get out of our limo, and all the people are like, I never heard of him. Oh. A little slow, Perth, a little slow on the empathy. You obviously didn't listen to Scott Darlow. And you should have. Oh.
That's nice.
We love you too. They're the best band in the world.
Anyway, so we get out of our limo, and of course the people really don't do anything because they've never heard of us, and so we walk in towards the red carpet area, and I said, Grant and Phil, I didn't come all the way to Madison Square Garden to not get a cheer when we got out of our car, so just follow me, lads. Walked out in the middle of the street in true Aussie battler underdog style, and I screamed out on the top of my voice, we're the Paul Colman Trio from Australia and no one's ever heard of us, but how about a cheer? And that's exactly what they did. The fine, misunderstood folks of New York City. We even signed a couple of autographs. You can just imagine it. Hey, Kate, you got the Grammys? Yeah, man, look, Eminem, Elvis Costello, Paul Colman Trio. Anyway, I got Britney Spears. So we walked inside where the red carpet is. Now, the red carpet is this area where there's actually red carpet, believe it or not, and on the other side, there's the sponsor stuff, and then there's 30 camera crews. You know, there's MTV, MTV1, MTV Asia, MTV England, there's VH1, MSNBC, ABC, Jay Leno, Dave Letterman, all the way down there. The last one, Sydney, Channel 7 Australia. And so we walked down the red carpet led by our publicist. We got halfway down and no one had asked us for an interview. There you go. Don't forget Scott's album's available up the back tonight too. I do remember that. So we get down there, halfway through, we knocked our publicist on the shoulder and said, excuse me, but we're not sort of doing any interviews. She goes, I know. We said, well, we'd like to. And she goes, well, what happens is if they want you, they'll call out. I said, well, no one's called out. She said, I know. I said, well, could we sort of start again? She goes, oh, nobody does that at the Grammys. I said, I know, but can we? She goes, knock yourself out, lads. So we humbled ourselves and felt as high as our shoe heels, walked back to the start, walked up to the first guy and said, g'day. We're the Paul Colman Trio from Australia. We've been nominated for Pop Contemporary Gospel Album. If you think that's some crappy, religious, pathetic music hiding behind a stained glass window, you're wrong. We're from Australia, and our music's got blood in it. It's about the greatest radical that ever walked the face of the earth. So how about an interview? And he goes, okay. And 27 out of 30 gave us an interview. And that night, and actually the next night, we sat with our VCRs tuned, ready to capture the moment. And not one played it. Except Channel 7 Sydney. So, I guess it's appropriate to play you a song off that album. And this is a song that really, I think, emphasises the point that, you know, when you look at the entertainment industry and artists in general, pretty much what it is that people use a gift that's been given to them by God to sort of say, I fully rock. And that's not the reason why God made music. He didn't make it to make people famous. He made it to make himself famous. And to bring us together and let us say, even though we're the focus and the lights are on us and the PA's pointing at you, this song is really a confession, because when you stand on a stage like this, yeah, your gift is obvious at that very point, but it doesn't make it any more valuable than anyone else's. So this song is really a confession. It's called Sun, Stars, Moon.
Do you believe it's true? It all depends on you. If you were to fall down, we wouldn't know what to do. I'm a lonely soul. I'm a lonely soul. When I think I'm alone, I wanna be the moon. It reflects the sun. Don't wanna be the star that shines on everyone. I wanna be with you, 'cause you're the only one who heals my lonely soul. Oh, have Have you ever got everything you want? Have you? Or did you fake a grin? Feel you lose when you win. I have. I'm a lonely soul. I'm a lonely soul. When I think I'm alone, I wanna be the moon. It reflects the sun. Don't wanna be the rock star that shines on everyone. I wanna be with you, 'cause you're the only shine on everyone. I wanna be with you, 'cause you're the only one who heals my lonely soul. I wanna be the moon, it reflects the sun. Don't wanna be the star who shines on everyone. I wanna be with you, 'cause you're the only saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Can you sing it with us tonight? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Sing it like you mean it. I once blind, but now I see. Now I see. Your love is everything to me. Your love is everything to me. I'm so glad you found me. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad I listened to you whisper in my ear. You told me that you loved me. You told me I was lovely. You overlooked the ugly, and you washed away my fear. And your love is everything to me. to me, to me. Your love is everything to me. Your love is everything to me. I'm so glad you found me. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad I listened to you whisper in my ear. You told me that you loved me. You told me I was lovely. You overlooked my ugly, and you washed away my fear. And your love is everything to me, to me, to me, everything to me. Oh, no, no. Life can get so complicated. You forget what's real and you forget what's good. And they tell you you're educated if you complicate. Yeah. What's it all about? Well, let's break it down. I think we played this song at the Bridge Theatre, opening up for the Jive Express. All you need is a listening ear and a smiling face and a shoulder you can cry on. A listening ear and a smiling face and a shoulder you can cry on. You can cry on, baby. You did it first time, great t-shirt man. That we'll live forever, or we'll just go back to the dust we're from. Yeah, when morality's up for sale, do you still believe in a right and wrong? Yeah, what's it all about? Let's break it down. All you need is a listening ear and a smiling face and a shoulder you can cry on. Come on. Listening ear and a smiling face and a shoulder you can cry on. This is Bethany. You can cry on, baby. Rock and roll, stop it! Hey!
Paul Colman on guitar!
Brand Noseworthy on the bass! Once it was a funky singer. Sorry, Grant, my days as a wedding singer are over, my friend.
My days as a cover band
Once
maker
it
are
was a funky singer, playing in a rock and roll band. Life can get so complicated. You forget what's real, you forget what's good. Yeah! And they tell you you're educated if you complicate all the simple truth now. What's... Yeah. Thank you for having us, Riverview Church group people. Anyone here from Fremantle SDA? The Seventh-day Adventists. I would say the lost jewel in the crown of Christianity. They're so weird, they get together on Saturday. Ooh, that's weird. And they're vegetarians. Must be weird. No, they're nice people. They love Jesus. He doesn't mind weirdos. Look at us.
Thank goodness for that.
I got to say though, went to a Seventh-day Adventist camp, and after 6 days of gluten burgers, I had to see a doctor. It was the enema of myself. Bible says love your enemies.
Yes.
Kind of glutened you up, did it?
Yeah. Anyway,
2,
reminds
3,
me.
4.
Oh, this song's called Dear God. Thank you, all 11 you have the record.
And in America.
Dear God.
That's what it would sound like if it was American.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Dear God.
Scottish. Dear God.
What about Indian?
Indian? Oh, dear God.
What about Chinese?
Oh, dear God.
Sort of Japanese.
Sort of Japanese?
I think that's the same.
Sorry. How about the crocodile hunter? Dear God. Yeah.
What would it be like if Steve Irwin became like a evangelical preacher? Can you do that?
Jesus, isn't he beautiful? Look at him shining down on the people. Crikey! Watch out for the devil. Danger, danger, danger!
Dear God.
Stop, please.
Which I think emphasizes the point that you can try and write the best song you possibly can, but when you act like a fool, people clap louder. Dear God, I don't understand. Everything you're doing.
Ballerina Phil.
If you're real and you're in control, you must see the path this world is choosing. And I don't understand everything about you. Somehow I believe it's all in your hands. Yeah, but I don't believe in a God who gives more of his love to those who say they believe. And I've read your book, and I think it says it's not just what you say, but it's how you live. Dear God, how your name's been used to justify treason. And although, well, it hurts me to say, sometimes the enemy's religion. And I don't understand everything about you. Somehow I believe it's all in your hands. Yeah, but I don't believe in God who gives more of his love to those who say they're Christians. And I've read a book, and I think it says it's not just what you say, but it's how you live. I used to be a wedding singer. Do-do, shooby-wooby-woo. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Still available for the right price. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-down. Do-do-do. And I don't understand everything about you, but somehow I believe. Hit it, boy. It's all in your hands. Check this out, Eminem. Yeah, but I don't believe in a God who gives more of his love to those who say they believe. Boy, and I've read your book, all 66 books, and I think it says it's not just what you say, but it's how you live. I don't believe in a God who gives more of his love to those who say they believe. And I've read your book, and I know it says it's not just what you say, but it's how you live. Bow, wow, wow, wow. I'm not as good as Erwin Thomas, but that doesn't matter because I get to play for longer. Hey! Yalalo, yalalo. Well, I don't know what I'm saying, but the Pentecostals do. Yalale, give it a dunk. Sit the dick, don't follow for judge. Oi! Thank you. closed my eyes again, and I fought this traffic jam, and I tried to slow this engine down, down, down. But just like all last night, I felt injustice bite. One body, one chance, one country at a time, and no rewind button.
No rewind button.
And I dreamed of things I'm yet to be, and of angel wings that carried me from suffering and agony to eternity. And I dreamed that you were next to me, and all your scars refused to bleed. And I dreamed that love and peace had power over fear and bitterness. And I dreamed I saw a million angels coming forth to rescue me, singing welcome home, my faithful servants, tantalizing images I dream. The sky was born like a tank of angry bruise. The woodlands set the sunlight loose to bring us healing and take the swelling down. And these were years of insurrection, condemnation, disconnection. I was refusing to believe that you paid the tab for me. And unhappiness is here to find, to know the truth, but to stay behind, and to burn your invitation to the promised land. Well, I dreamed the dove of peace was chosen over fear and weaponry. And I dreamed someday that I'd raise my family, never fearing tragedy. I dreamed I saw a million angels intercepting evil schemes. Well, love and never-ending, everlasting images I dream. Well, I dreamed I saw a million angels breaking through the clouds of gray. The sweetest sounds of hallelujah came and stole my blues away. Well, I dreamed I saw a million angels coming forth to rescue me, singing welcome home, my faithful servants, singing words I long to hear. Well, I dreamed I saw a million angels intercepting Dip, 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 he's on a rip, but he's a better rider than the boys who get caught up in the undertow. He's on a roll, cause he's a child of nature. Take away the water, you freeze his soul, yeah. And when he's on the big slide, he lets his hand trail through the water, and then he really feels alive. You can't tell me why he feels so close to the water. She's on the beach and she can see his laughter. He's as free as drunken kisses, oh yeah. And she knows this is the boy she's out to make a little wish, but he only lets the waves this close. When he's on the big slide, he lets his hand trail through the water, and he really feels alive. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta tell me why he feels so close to the water. Come on, Perth, let's shake it out, let's make some sweat. Come on. He's in a dip, on a road of danger. He'll never love if he can't let go, yeah. He's in the grip of a holy stranger, walking on the water when the sun sets. And when he's on the big slide, he lets his hand trail through the water, and he really feels alive. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't tell me why he feels so close to the water. When he's on the big slide, he lets his hand trail through the water, and he really feels alive. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't tell me why he feels so close to the big slide. Lets his hand trail through the water, and he really feels alive, feels alive. You can't tell me why he feels so close to the water. He's on a rip, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's on a trip, but in a bigger picture, always in the water, even when he's dry. He takes a sip from the living water. Now he's ready for the ride of his life on the big slide. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome from the great state of Victoria, for the lover of WA on guitar, Mr. Erwin Thomas! Not a day goes by when I don't pray, please God, make Erwin the guitarist in heaven. Yeah. Also, we want to make you aware of the fact that a great Aussie independent artist whose album Raining Sunshine came out a while ago and gets played heavily on Australian Christian radio, but tonight, travelling around with us on keyboards and backing vocals is a great man, Derek Bailey, ladies and gentlemen. And from the great state of WA, the man who opened the show, coming back on didgeridoo, would you give it up for Scott Darlow? I'd like to dedicate this next song to the makers of a film that comes out next week. The movie is called The Passion of the Christ. It's a film by Mel Gibson. It opens all around the world next week. And we had intended to play to every audience across the country a clip, a 4-minute clip of The Passion, and play some music behind it. But we are aware of the fact that much of the footage is of incredibly graphic and violent nature. And we made a group decision not to play it because while we are happy with the shock value, I guess, in some ways that really affronts you when you look at the passion of Jesus, I guess it's not our place to make that decision for you.
wouldn't necessarily be the loving thing to do. I strongly encourage you guys to check this film out. I was very fortunate enough a couple of months ago in the States to see an advanced screening of it, and it absolutely rocked my world. The story of Jesus of Nazareth is not a story about a wimpy poet who was just a good man, said a few good things. This guy absolutely upset the of his time. He was the greatest radical that ever walked the face of the earth. His teachings were so radical that they got him crucified for it. And yet the story of the good news of Jesus of Nazareth is that even though it's a mystery and even though it's kind of strange, God comes to earth in human form to take every terrible thing you and I have ever done upon himself and to bridge the gap that was between us and our Creator because of the selfishness in our hearts. And if you think humans can save themselves, then I'd say you probably never read a history book or ever studied a great revolution. Because a revolution is where the masses are lured on by a sense of utopia and then enslaved over by greater masters than came before. And the hippies of the 60s turned into the fat cats of the 80s, and that's a fact of history. Humans cannot change their own hearts. So we dedicate this song not only to the passion, but to the fellas we had an argument with last night in the city of Perth, talking about the things of God. This is to Mario and Frank, to Alice and Wendy, the four folks that put up with me, trying to passionately convince them that God loves them passionately. So next week, check out this film. It's the most unsanitized, real expression of the last 12 hours of Jesus' life and then his resurrection. And this song is about somebody who tried to save themselves and ended up realizing there was only one Savior. This is The Killing Tree. Myself up high, and it's me over you, with my arms spread open wide. I try to run from the place I know, but I can't be set free. Come away, there's a sweet voice calling me to the killing tree. I look around at all the faces who are passing me, and I run, try to run, with nails in my feet. All the time I was building castles on a sandy beach, leading you to a place I'd never been, to the killing tree. Yeah, the killing tree. To the killing tree, come on. You're asking me, and I don't want to give, 'cause it's safe, and I know, 'cause I've been here all these years. All the precious pain I hold, without it there is fear. And I'm afraid when you say Jesus, you'll get me out of here, to the killing tree. Yeah, the killing tree. To the killing tree, come on. Come away,
You know, one of the things that I particularly love about the movie is the fact that Pilate, a Roman official, and his wife, the religious leaders, a prostitute, a bunch of fishermen, Jesus' own mother, Judas, one of his friends that betrayed him, they all came to Jesus and had their own relationship with him. So often as religious people, we build up 4 walls and we say in a neon sign, "Come in, we've got God in here." And Jesus said, "Go," and we say, "Come." The thing about it is, it's not about becoming a Christian. It's about coming to Jesus. A lot of people don't want to become Christians. They just want to become themselves. And we got to tell them that the way to do that is by getting to know Jesus of Nazareth. Because otherwise we're telling them to become what we are. And there's nothing in the Bible that says point to yourself. It says, this is the guy who's got the food, Jesus of Nazareth. The food at his table is the food that brings life. Invite people to the table. Don't say become what we are. We turn so many people away. And Pilate and everyone, they came to Jesus. And it doesn't matter what you call yourself, it's what God calls you that matters. So now I run to you, I've moved from night to day. For to live, I must die, and there's still no other way. Was alone in an evil dream, you took my place up high. Now it's you over me, with your arms spread open wide. On a killing tree, you're a killing tree. On a killing tree, come on. Yeah, the killing tree. On a killing tree, yeah, he died for me. On a killing tree, come on. Fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. Fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. I called on you lately, come on and rescue me. I feel like a calendar from another year. This barren ground, these bones are dry and ready. I break bread and wine, but still I'm feeling so empty. Not tonight. Fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. Yeah, fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. Come on, Perth! Sick of this seesaw of going up and down. I see the rescue, Lord, but some days I'd rather drown. Love is a lesson that I never learned in school. I was sick in bed that decade, and so I played a fool. Now I'm a fool for you. Hey, fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. Yeah, fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. You gotta show me how. Show me how. Come on, suck it to me. Fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out. Show me how. Can you sing it with us? Fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out. Show me how. Yeah, fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out. Show me how. Fill my cup to the top. Fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. Yeah, fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out. Come on, make it a prayer. Hey! Fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. Yeah, fill my cup to the top with running water. Call me out and show me how. You gotta feel, yeah. All right now, to the top, to the top, to the top, to the top. When you're running water, yeah. You gotta show me how. Hey! Thank you, Western Australia. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is Solution Perth. One, two, three. just repeating things we've done. Hey, do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna, hey, 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 do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna, hey, hey, hey? 2,000 years ago, the greatest radical walked this earth and said, we are forgiven souls. Have we forgotten him and made religion king? Love and grace is what we should be offering. Well, you know this is serious. History's repeating things we've done. Hey, do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna, hey, 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 do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna, everybody down, everybody down. Everybody down, come on. Be one, yeah. To be one is the solution. Hey, well, you know this is serious. History's repeating things we've done. We must be delirious, thinking it's new under the sun. Do ya wanna? Do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna? Hey, hey, hey. Do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna? Hey, do ya wanna? Do ya wanna? One more time, hey! Do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna, hey, hey, hey? Do ya wanna be a part of the solution? Do ya wanna, hey, that's the solution. Getting old, yeah.
What a fantastic night we've had with you guys tonight. God bless you. We'd like to thank our good friends at Sunshine FM 98.5 for playing our music here in Perth. Thank you. A lot of you wouldn't have heard of us except for them. So thank you guys. Thank the folks that through this entire concert, when we've asked them people to sit down, have not been able to because they've been standing up the back the whole night. Thank you folks for putting up with that. Thank you. We appreciate that. We thought it was better that you stand and not come in at all, but we do appreciate it. Thank you to the folks here at Riverview for letting us be in their building tonight. Thank you. We want to thank the great folks at Youth Alive who actually put on this entire tour. Thank you. Thanks, Youth Alive, for letting us convince you. We don't know how, not just putting on a concert in Melbourne, but making it a national tour. And a mixture of faith and stupidity. Last but not least, I'd just like to make a very brief mention and thanks to the major sponsor of this entire tour, an organisation called John 9. You may have seen their table outside the door there. John 9 is a division of CBMI, which stands for Christian Blind Mission International. And John 9, we asked to come on this tour and be our major sponsor because they're doing something that I think is very worthwhile us all hearing and noticing. There's many agencies that care for the poor in the third world. But there's something that John 9 does that particularly touched our hearts. And that is not only do they care for children in the third world who are poor, but also those who are disabled, lame, mental disabilities. These kids are actually in the highest risk bracket in terms of early death. Matter of fact, if you live in the third world and you're a kid and you're disabled, by the time of 20, 90% of you and your friends will be dead, and often by the age of 5. And John 9 have called these kids the forgotten children. They're the forgotten ones. Some of these kids that are lame and really have no legs, and they have to crawl through the mud and the dust, and their sores get infected. And so we made a commitment on this tour to tell everybody and encourage them to become a member of John 9. What John 9 do is they give these kids crutches, they give them rehabilitation, they give them cataract operations. Within 15 minutes they can see. And it's obscene how little it costs. It really is obscene. When you look at your budget and what you spend your money on, and then you see what it costs to save one of these kids, it makes you want to cry. So john9.com has all the details. But what I'm inviting you guys to do tonight is to become members of John 9. And what you do is you go out to the table out there and you sign up. And you give $15 a month if you're a student and $30 a month if you're a worker. A monthly payment, and you become a member of John 9 and you actually save these kids' lives. And I know that Scott and Erwin and Derek and Paul Colman Trio would love you to spend all your hard-earned cash on our CDs and T-shirts and stuff. Of course we want that. That's how we pay our bills. But if it's really between that and joining John 9, my hope is that you do that tonight. And my prayer is that 30 people here tonight in Perth would sign up and become members of John 9. What an incredible difference you can make. We need people like this to remind us that as the Western world, we're selfish. As a part of the Bible, it says that true religion is caring for the poor. It says other things, but one of the things is caring for the poor and the needy. So please remember that as you walk out. You haven't got the money tonight, grab a pamphlet, sign up as you go. But if not, you can sign up there tonight. I think it's pretty reasonably priced and something we wouldn't probably spend at Macca's in the next 3 weeks anyway. So this is our last song here in Perth, and we're very thankful you guys have all come. Very, very thankful. It's not your privilege to listen to us tonight. It's our privilege to play to you. It really is a privilege. Something we don't take lightly. So this song is the last track on our album 1. It's a song called Into Your Arms, and it really is a love song to the creator of the universe, because we really are helpless children. And in the end, all we really can do is run into his arms. So I encourage you tonight to be children, not to be complicated adults, self-absorbed, self-aware. I encourage you to let go. Because I've spent my whole life worrying about what people think of me, and I'm absolutely over it. I want to be free. I want to be free to not worry about what they think. That freedom comes through God. Your image of God might be that that's the absolute opposite of freedom. That it's all about rules and regulations and being a complete bore. It's actually the opposite. And you'll have to forgive those religious nanas that show you otherwise. It's not true. It's not true. The PR is not true. True freedom comes from knowing your Creator and knowing that He loves you, no matter what. It's true. And they're not clapping because I said it, they're clapping because they agree. Doesn't matter who says it. I didn't make the pizza, I'm just delivering it. So this is a pretty simple little song. The chorus goes like this. I'll teach it to you, then let's sing it together. All I can do is run into your arms of love. That's it. All I can do is run into your arms of love. Make a decision right now to be like a child. And imagine yourself a little child reaching up for a father and mother, a perfect mother and father that will never hurt you. Because that's your Heavenly Father. He embodies the love of a mother and a father together. We refer to him as a father, but he also encapsulates the love of a mother too. Just imagine yourself in your cot when you're about 2. And you've slept all night and you've woken up a couple of times and wondered, where am I? It's dark, but your little mind can't quite figure it out, but you kind of feel alone, and then suddenly your mum and your dad turn on the light and they come in and you see them, and you know when you look at them that they are security. Now, some of you will have to imagine that because you haven't had a happy childhood. But I got good news for you. God is alive. Buddha's dead. So is Muhammad. They can't help you. All you can do is follow the teachings. But Jesus is alive. And he can wrap his arms around you. And he can cover all the hurts and all the pain in your heart. But the Bible says, as you reach out to me, I will reach out to you. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. And faith is being confident of something you hope for and certain of something you can't see. So in order to practice faith, you can't be a control freak like me. You got to let go. But I tell you what, letting go of control to someone that's really trustworthy is cool. So just imagine yourself, that little image of that little child reaching out, and sing this. All I can do is run into your arms of love. All I can do is run into your arms of love. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know my name apart from you, away from you, my first love. And I lost my way without you close, without you near to me. All the universe calls your name and it speaks of you, my God. And so I run to your arms, for you are love. All I can do is run to your arms of love. Sing it with us now. All I can do is run to your arms of love. Well, I tried to be apart from you, away from you, my first love. And I lost my way without you close, without you near to me. All the universe is so alone without your name, my God. And so I run to your arms, for you are love. All I can do is run to your arms of love. Sweet Jesus, all I can do is run to
You know, we got a 6 a.m. flight back to Melbourne tomorrow morning. We have to be in the lobby of the hotel at 4:30 a.m. So pray that we have voices and that we can sing well in our home city. Perth, you may be the world's most isolated city, but you are one of the world's friendliest, and we thank you for having us. Thank you very much. So please forgive us. Please forgive us if we change quickly and head back to the hotel and we don't stay there signing autographs for an hour and a half tonight. Please forgive us. We really have to go. So why don't you just sing us with this one more time, okay? Let's sing it together. And sing it to your Father in heaven, because I really believe tonight there's people here who are hurting and who are lonely. Even people that call themselves Christians. There's a lot of people here tonight that don't think they're worth much at all. You actually even hate yourself, some of you. God is the healer. He is the healer. But you got to reach out to Him. You can't just sit there in your pain and say, come on, God, what's wrong with you? You got to take a step of faith. You got to reach out to Him. You got to ask Him, God, heal me. He may not do it straight away. He may never do it in the way that you imagine. But honestly, where else are you going to go? Where else are you going to go? Where are you going to go? To your money? Is that where you're going to go? Your money's going to cut it for you? You're gone tomorrow. Your house? Is that going to... He did get nailed to a cross for you and me, and He does love you. And He's put you on this earth for a reason. You are no biological accident or mistake. You are no cosmic explosion manifested in the form of a monkey that grew something else. You're much more than that. You're much, much more than that. You are the precious loved one of the Creator of the universe, and He loves you. He loves you so much. And I got to tell you, just to show you what a miracle is, God sends a bunch of Victorians to tell you. That shows how humble He is. That shows how humble He is. God speaks through Victorians. And you've seen it now. So I dare you right now. I dare you to reach out to Him in your heart. I dare you to reach out to Him. What do you got to lose? You say, I'm not religious. Excellent. Excellent. Religious people don't like Jesus. He scares them because He's too real, and they like things the same way every Sunday. Nothing's changed in 2,000 years, folks. So just reach out to Him. What do you got to lose? Sing. All I can do is run into your arms of love. I guess it's a prayer of saying, all right, I'm a human. I got some good points. But you know what? There's an emptiness in here that I can't fill with anything. I've tried. So I guess all I can do is run into your arms of love. And it's sort of a hopeful prayer. And you know, I got to pray it too, because I've spent most of my life hating myself. So I'm going to pray it right now, and I'm going to sing it. And just as a sign of feeling a little foolish and pretending I'm a little 2-year-old, like my little girl reaches up, I'm just going to put my hands like this, because I figure if I can do it at the footy, I can do it in a church building. I'm not afraid to do it at the Olympics. What am I scared of in here? Oh, I'm afraid of looking like one of those Pentecostal types. They're a bit nuts, but Jesus loves them too. I'm just going to stand like this. I'm going to close my eyes because I'm not worried about who's looking at me. I'm going to close my eyes, not because it's more religious, but because it blocks you out and I can pretend you're not looking at me. Maybe you're like me, you're a little proud and you need to do that too. Just reach up as high as your body will allow. And if you want to do this and you're afraid, tell fear to go to hell and put your hands up. That's where fear belongs. Held you back for too long. Enjoy the freedom of being a little foolish. It feels really good when you're a control freak, I'm telling you. Let's sing it together, shall we, to finish off tonight? Here we go. All I can do is run to your arms of love. All I can do is run to your arms of love. All I can do is run to your arms of love. to your arms of love, your arms of love. Thank you, good night. Thank you, good night, God bless.